It's another part of the ruins, turned into a fighting ring.
Look at the wall. They know how to stop.
Regala can try if she likes. We'll crush her.
I hope you're right. Hey, Lloyd. It seems you had to move the mountains to bring the Sky to here. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all we planned to see. You both served well. But now the cool route is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know where Gala will come from.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room we just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the cool route with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the cool route begins, you must see it through.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. We both served well. But now the cool route is...
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in the fight against machines. We honored them by holding the cool route where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Decca at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might prove useful. Good.
Sky stand. Let the charge rise up it.
Let the blaze.
The desert. Look more flamboyant than school.
It's your.
The spirit of the dark is clearly
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right that Commander join their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you. Those defenders should be at the end of the stretch.
We are not alone in this fight.
Welcome to the GE Disability Benefits and Leave Center line. Visit our online application, My Cedric, at www.ge.com/MyCedric. MyCedric allows you to report and view claim information and disability payments, report intermittent FMLA absences, secure and communicate with claim specialists, and report your return to work. Log in to MyCedric at ge.com/MyCedric with your GE, SSO, and password. For questions regarding an existing disability claim or benefits, press 1. For status on all other leaves, including those to care for a family member with a serious health condition, your own intermittent leave due to a serious health condition, or other leaves that may qualify under a state or federal leave law, press 2. You be transferred to our automated system. To repeat these options, press the pound key. If you know your party's 7-digit extension number, you can dial it now or hold for more options. To participate in our brief customer satisfaction survey, simply remain on the line after speaking with a customer service representative. Once the representative connects, you will be transferred to the survey. If you're calling to report a new lead, say report a new lead or press 1. To report an intermittent absence on an existing lead, say absence or press 2. To check the status of your leave, say leave status or press 3. If this absence is for you or a family member, say yes or press 1. Otherwise, say or enter your 9-digit employee ID. And what's your date of birth, including the year? All right, I have your name as Merford Brannick. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm not finding any leaves. Please note that it takes at least 2 business days for a leave to appear in our system. One moment while I transfer you to a service representative who can assist you. This call may be monitored and/or recorded.
Yes, sir. My name is Mirsad Ramik. My SSO is 2126983336.
Yeah, how can I help you today?
I'm just calling to report an absence for my FMLA. Today I took a half day for bonding.
Okay.
And also I have a question, sir. When I'm calling GE benefits, FMLA, do you know what I'm supposed to hit? Like what numbers in the beginning? 1, 2, or 3?
I believe it's 2.
Okay. Because every time I hit a number, it always says, what the heck does it say? Also, would I be able to fill out my absences online? Because it says you can go to my Sedgwick at this, that, but it goes so fast I don't have time to write it down.
No. You need to give us a call. Let us open, because right now what happens is when they close it when you don't need it. So it's closed right now, so give us a call.
Oh yeah, that was my question. So when I initially called, it asked me, do you have an open case or a closed case or an existing case? And that's what I don't know.
Okay, that's open, but it's not staying open because they don't keep it open.
Oh, so what do I hit? New case all the time then?
You just need to give us a call, as you just did, and then go ahead.
Yeah, I know, but it took me a couple tries to get a hold of you. So every time, let's say we do it right now, we open a new case, and then tomorrow, new day, it's closed, correct?
Yeah, maybe closed after a couple of days if you don't use it. So if you don't use it consecutively, then yeah, they're going to try to close it.
Okay, yeah, because I took one like 2 days ago or something. Okay, so next time when I call, it's always going to be a new claim, correct? That way I'm transferred to the right...
It's not a new claim, you're just going to call you with one that you just like a new claim.
Yeah.
So you're doing this calling, pressing option to
correct. Alright, cool. How's your day going today?
It's going.
That's good.
Like everyone else. You push 8 hours with your son, maybe behind push days if you want to.
Only 4 hours, sir. I worked half a day.
4 hours, okay. And that's what you're getting from me.
Correct.
Okay. All right. I will go ahead and go ahead on.
Thank you, man. Have a great day.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, you as well.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the cool route from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
The cool route is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Hold them back! Defend the cool route! What is that?
I don't know. Hold the defenses! Go! Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm! Stay down, Regala. A few shots from that ballista. I'm in position! Let's bring this thing down! A few shots from that ballista. Oh! my feet. Regala went after Hikara and Katara. I gotta get to them. They know I'm here.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it. Ether's below.
I can't even move.
What was this place? There. That console. Come on, Ethan. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived. Please, Aloy, come here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
Day 2. Medallion.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
Ask you the same question. Okay, so we've already...
Let's start it off hot, huh? Let's start it off hot. Down right now, you think? Let's find out. Sit down! He's got to circle this guy. That's it. Look at this. Is it this easy? Is this game this easy? Is this game this easy? He's, I think we got to circle him on the left side. Oh, man. Get out of there! Alright. I actually pressed some buttons wrong right there. Dude, I'm stuck! Fucking stuck! Jesus, you're not gonna let me escape, huh? Dude, I kind of want to take this dude down. I think I can take him. My jellyfish didn't do anything. Oh, shit. Oh, is that right? Is this a boss? Damn! What about you over here? More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Your blade be bright.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. First the frost breath, then the snow.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all, doing complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalu.
I heard the warriors drink people's blood. Why won't he sleep with one eye open?
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old-world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Error. Data missing. Aloy.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. Carl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the old ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
Защиту русскоговорящего населения сегодня, когда Украина имеет русскоговорящего президента. Вы помните известный детский стишок у нас в американцев? У вас и у вас есть и будет, но может быть гораздо дешевле, если мы договоримся о совместном общественном работе. Может быть дешевле на 25%, чем сегодня получает конечный потребитель. Прежде всего, промышленный потребитель, потому что цена газа для бытового потребителя, для граждан датируется, и мы не можем считать
see you've said
Gaia, so we nerd.
Did Gaia tell you anything?
She did. To think that there are places among the stars where life can... It is... and heartbreaking.
So, how does a tribe like the Utah warriors
by holding them off when our field... But in the end, the Utaru in exchange, a veteran. This custom was abandoned, but some veterans still...
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal? You didn't seem to be on the best...
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they burned our fields. Those who were too weak to make the trip back to be
sacrificed.
I was helping the healers back then. The chorus was divided. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe. And while they bickered...
You've spoken with...
A few words. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the old, including their demise, and the heroic act. I was surprised, past, but reborn?
You've been getting to know Aaron, I assume?
Of course. And if, in this case, a very loud...
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the...
I come from a small village. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided... When the Red Raids began, but the injured kept pouring into Plainsong. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but... there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it took news of my disagreement. Before I knew it, we knew but we also knew the lay of... We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tanakh took... When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us... We chased the enemy all the way to...
You said you were at Barren Lights when the...
Tanakh marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night. Then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was... when all the dust and blood settled, our enemies defeated. What was left, I went back to Plainsong. It didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became...
I thought soothing the sun, then you came along. I could either sing at people's graves.
I'm glad you chose the latter. Right, I should probably...
Is it true you're investigating a signal coming from one of Gaia's seedlings?
Maybe.
Be careful.
I will.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted it.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing...
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the... and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus showed, so... I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the... This... Hephaestus... It will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yeah.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
Now that you know who the enemy is,
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the vulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy, but I trust you will point my blade where it will cut.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see an Utaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she laid summoned her and fought all.
Interesting.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tanakh to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Cool Route by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tanakh as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself, even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were up the Bulwark, the guard said something about the wings of the 10. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the 10 flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Ikaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. I overheard that Varl and Erend are to accompany you on a mission. Do you require my assistance?
I'd rather have you and Zoe guard the base while we're away.
It shall be done. May the 10 walk with you.
Oh, Aloy. Your Karja friend came through. She went to that Oseram camp you two were looking for to the southwest.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown.
This ought to be good.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Hey, who the Russian fighter? Hamzat? Is it Hamzat? Yeah. Do you think he would match up well against you? He's welterweight. He's welterweight. I never fight in welterweight. Oh, he fight in middleweight too. Oh, yeah, he did, yeah. There is like a lot of challenge, you know, like even right now, like Charles Navigator, he's very good too. There is always gonna be some challenge. You know. But who cares? I'm finished now.
What is that?
What the hell?
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one.
Almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
The cold distract me. It looked like she could make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is. I shouldn't leave yet. Not until I'm done looking around. And also on with the focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl. That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, in the Cougar lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. This was a Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
So, exploring another far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah. This place keeps on going. We better check in that room. This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so. So, how is Aaron taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia,
A rush of air. Well, he's loyal. That's for sure. The control console. To access the storage units.
can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you would like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsiness. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Aaron?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
If you're inspired to advance your career, we invite you to learn online at Purdue University Global. Earn an associate's degree, RN to BSN degree, master's degree, doctoral degree, or postgraduate certificate. All offer the online flexibility you need for a healthy work-life balance.
All right, I'm here with the one and only Colby Chaos Covington, my old friend. A lot of people think that we don't like one another, but Colby, congratulations on all your success. It's incredible the rise that you've had. One of the pound-for-pound best fighters on the planet, and of course, a huge fight this weekend against Jorge Masvidal. Before we get into all that, let's go back a little bit, because to that time in Brazil after you beat Damian Maia, you know, that was took the world by storm, so to speak, and that is kind of where this new character, is that fair to say, was kind of born. Do you want to talk to me a little bit about that?
That's not fair to say, Michael. I just feel like I turned it up to 100. I was still myself. I haven't created a character. I just stopped caring what people thought about me, you know, like you did with your career. You didn't care what people thought of you. You were brash, you know, you spoke the truth. You were honest, and you went out there and fought for your word. You know, you talked the talk, but you walked the walk just like me. So, you know, I just turned it up to 100 and stopped caring what people thought of me, and just started putting it all on the line, putting all my marbles in the middle, and betting on myself.
Wow, yeah, that's interesting. So a lot of people say that you're polarizing. Right? A lot of people might boo, but there's a hell of a lot of people cheering as well. You know, and I'm assuming that's the kind of reaction that you're looking for. That's what sells. That's where you make money. That's where you get yourself covered in diamond encrusted watches and chains.
That's true, man. That's why I got a house around my neck right now, you know. I sell tickets. I put butts in seats. You know, I sell pay-per-views. So people want to see me. Whether you love me or hate me, you're going to tune in to see me fight. You're going to respect me at the end of the day when I keep smashing all the people you thought were going to beat me. Yeah, no, absolutely right. And the talking persona, whatever you want to call it, that's one thing. That's all well and good. You can do that all day, but you've got to back it up inside of the octagon, which you have done time and time again. Obviously, last time out, it was a frustrating night for you against Kamaru Usman. I know you feel like you won that fight. Before we get into Usman, do you want to just touch on that last fight against Usman real quick? Give me your thoughts on that. Yeah, you know, I don't think it was frustrating. I feel like I got the upper hand. I feel like... That's what I meant by frustrating. Yeah. I mean, it was frustrating that the three judges, the three stooges sitting cage side didn't award me the victor, you know, but I feel like I got the upper hand. I feel like... That's what I meant by frustrating. Yeah. I mean, it was frustrating that the three judges, the three stooges sitting cage side didn't award me the victor, you know, but the people that did award me the victor were the fans in the crowd, the people. You know, they were screaming, and afterwards they were like, "Hey, Colby, I thought you won the fight." In this sport, it matters about the perception of what the fans think of you. So I'm not so much worried about what the judges decided. I know I'm the best fighter in the world. I know I am the champion right now. I'm America's champ. I'm the people's champ. I'm Donald Trump's favorite fighter. So, you know, I'm getting better every single day, and there's a lot to be taken from that last fight. Well, no doubt you and Kamaru hopefully will share the octagon again one day. But before that, as we all know, this weekend, Masvidal. A very, very interesting fight. A lot of bad blood coming into this one. Would you take me back to the start, though? Because I know you guys used to be very, very close. The turn...
Ooh, ugly one, are you? That thing's quick. I'm not giving up.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover. Aaron!
And the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield. I could use it against the Spectre. Shield's down! It's on the move!
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story.
Best friends has been used.
She needs a healer.
Is that fair to say? Were you best friends?
Back to the base immediately.
Tell me about your relationship and essentially what was the start of the beginning of the end, shall we say?
You two.
Yeah, you can definitely consider us best friends. I would say closer to brothers than best friends. You know, brothers from another mother. You know, we were inseparable. We were by each other's side every step of the way, you know. When I came into Jorge Masvidal's life, his career...
Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
got better. He started winning fights, you know. He was losing to Gilbert Melendez. He was getting upside triangle by Toby Imada. Where's Toby Imada? That guy's like, he probably works at a Chevron now. You lost to a gas station guy. But as soon as I came into his career, he started winning. He started upping his game because of my lifestyle, my discipline, the things that I bring to the table. And then he backstabbed me 7-8 years later for no reason.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze.
Dude, I paid my
fees. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Burl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room. Hey, Lloyd. Glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
All the time, why is Dan Lambert not sending me? Because he knows I pay my gym fee.
Hello?
And there's a rule at that gym, ATT, that Dan Lambert set. You pay 5% to the gym, and he distributes that 5% to the coaches. So
it's Beta, right?
I don't know anybody else,
My name's Aloy.
Out of my group room to pay this guy money. And then
What's wrong?
Me and act like,
is it your injury? Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I had to put a fork in it because it was too
Sun removal of the neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freeform. Everything real feels unreal. Distant. Is there anything that can help? Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
And then you
get
that little bonus. Is it Paulina? So what was the name? Is that
Paulina.
Paulina. Yeah, so you gave him a little bonus, is what you're saying, and that's your discretionary fight.
That's my discretionary right. I paid him out of my own pocket. I didn't even pay him $1. You know, I was contracted to ATT.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get here? But let's start at the beginning.
My striking was so bad.
I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you are... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, so that I could serve my function, access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What did the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system.
Anyway there, find the smartest financial product for you on Nerd
Extinction for their own
You're an
comfort.
animal in Europe.
Who
When
thinks
Steve first discovered the brothel, we were in Germany, and then this guy went like 3 times in one day, bro. And you were like paying, you're like Nina was trying to finesse you too. Like he's like, I'll come if you pay for me and shit. Remember?
Is it? Yeah, no, I remember. I paid for a lot of Nino. He's always down to fuck if I pay for it. Kind of like this guy. But
you ever miss Nino?
I do miss Nino.
You
Here's.
will with
Is
it?
it? Yeah, no, I remember that. I paid for a lot of nanos. He was down to fuck if I paid for it. Kind of like
When we
this
reached
guy.
Earth, I pieced
But,
together what must have
you ever
happened
miss
to Gaia
Nino?
and her
I do miss
subordinate
Nino.
functions.
He was really funny.
That's when I started to realize
Like,
I
he
was
was a
hint
really
to fix
funny
Gaia.
guy.
But they
And
must have made me, so I could do
I'm
what
glad
the
he's
remote
doing
extinction
stuff.
signal
It seems
failed
like
to do.
on the internet. I do wish the best for
Leave it
Nino.
close.
Yeah.
For their own benefit.
He's lifting now.
He is lifting.
I saw him.
Bro, I never got to
leg
meet him, but
pressing
he's
3
funny
plates.
as fuck. He's very funny. I'm hoping, I don't know if we can, or if we'll get canceled, but I would love to film with Nino one day.
No, I don't know if it's possible.
Because, I mean, I personally...
Maybe we'll see.
So you know about the extinction signal?
You know,
that would be
speculation.
That'd go crazy.
The only logical
do like
conclusion
another
of
wine
Gaia
tour with
suddenly
905.
self-destructed after operating
Should we bring him
efficiently
from the
for
cruise
centuries.
ship?
Gaia
That'd be
would have
cool.
only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had
Doing it with
detected a
Gabe
threat
is
to
cool,
life on
but
Earth.
Gabe is
It was
really
more dangerous than
He's really
ceasing
gay.
function
Yeah,
altogether.
so yeah, it doesn't make it as... Yeah, I know.
I should have
But
realized
it's cool
they should
having
also order the recreation of
this
Elizabeth
scene.
Sobek to
905 who hates it.
Maybe we'll let the fans decide. I don't know if. Comment what you guys think.
Real quick, Gabe really
but
wants to
the
get
thing is, I
married.
also don't want to be like, I don't want to be like a hypocrite because I've also said that like, I would never
So
want
we're
to
dealing with the
do
same Far
something
Zenith people who once lived on Earth.
like bringing him back.
What else do you
So
know
like, it's
about
that fine line between like,
They were some of the most affluent.
you would
and
obviously be
powerful
dope to
people
bring
on
back,
Earth.
but it's also like,
Controlled almost every major
he
resource.
did really have
every
kind of no
industry.
respect for like
Gerard,
the brand.
Yeah, was the respect really that, like, was it like fuck?
We already talked about it.
The
I mean,
others-
but like,
Oh, you talking about...
it wasn't just that. It was just like there was multiple
They
shit. Like,
resent
he
his
just wasn't
authority
doing
over
his
them, but
job.
in the
Like,
end, they.
Yeah, I heard
have
the filming.
He wasn't editing. He was
Yeah, you can't have
he
that.
put me in a position where I was just like,
Hate is proving.
dude, like I've told you this 5 times, like
enjoys hurting
stop,
people.
or like I don't know what to do now. Like you're literally like kind of holding me at gunpoint here. Like I've fucking told you this 5 times. Like just stop. And
Yeah.
just wouldn't.
Yeah.
So, but would it be funny? Yeah. Steven I know is hilarious.
Yeah. He's good to work with.
Off the coast.
But he'd also get really pissed at you.
Whenever
I think he
I
got
had to
pissed
go
at
on
everyone,
missions, I
but
was
he got pissed at you?
transported inside of spectrum.
I've never seen anybody get too
those
pissed at Steve. I swear he'd
overhear
get pissed at me, but he
talking
wouldn't
about it
show
once.
it.
Even Brad, like, it's like
We were
fucked up. Like, you can make any
discussing
joke to that guy and he won't get
setting up
pissed
a
at you.
perimeter energy
Nano DM'd me after
shield.
Canada. He
Hell,
was like,
fuck.
I hope we are
I
not like
certainly
mad
have
at
other
each other.
security measures.
Remember he DM'd
Patrols,
me?
machine
He was like, I never really
guns.
got to meet you.
must
Just
be
like,
impregnable.
I hope everything goes
inside
well
the
for you and
base?
shit.
He's going out to like all the Canadian like homecoming college parties and shit.
TikTok.
And like people are like swarming him.
Anything they need.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like they're kind of like bullying him a little bit.
Yeah, it was funny.
I suppose
He's
there
yeah,
must
I
be
feel,
more
I feel
of them
bad
in
for
the
him a
base
bit.
of
But he's kind of got to know,
Well, I know there
like,
could
dude,
be
like,
more of them out in
how do you
space.
think you could
They're
go there? Like, you were
survivors
on
of
one of the
the
most biggest YouTube channels and shit. You're going into the Dragon's Den. You're going to a fucking Canadian homecoming. And like people are swarming him.
Colony in the serious
I bet
system
he's
is
still
destroyed.
sending dick pics.
What happened?
I think so.
I'd say so.
I don't know about dick pics, but he's still messaging girls.
Oh yeah, I think he...
Like, that it was an
I don't know, yeah.
object or a
If I had to bet money, I'd
seismic
bet
event.
he's still being aggressive.
Maybe even an abnormal
Probably
violent
aggressive.
clone of
That's why we
massive
should
now
bring
we're
it back
not
on.
Have you guys ever
Science
seen,
never
like,
told you any
was
details.
it just like the
They said
girls
the only thing
DMing you
that
guys
mattered was
letting you
that
know
they
how
survived.
aggressive he was? Or have you guys ever seen it, like,
1,000
seen him
years
do
ago.
something? I was like, fuck.
No, it would be like
Guess they survived.
I don't think he's physically ever done it.
no.
It's all in the
What, he
face.
was just aggressive in the DMs?
He's kind of like,
Bro,
you know how when you're drunk at a club
Bro, I am never aggressive. Like, what the fuck?
and how you treat women, it's kind of like...
I never treat women like
Escape
that.
disease.
It's funny, you kind of turn into 905 when you get...
That's such cap, bro. This is complete cap right now.
I think when you're drunk
No,
at a
no,
club...
explain.
My own in the wilds.
I've never done any of that shit.
What's the word? When you're aggressive?
Bro, this is bullshit.
So when the
Touchy.
Zeniths pinpointed
No, I've never been like that.
Thinking every girl wants to fuck you.
Saw an
I've
opportunity.
thought that before, but like I've never been like touchy.
I think that's the first thing, and then which leads into aggressive and being
Dude,
touchy.
what the fuck? This is
So I
this
think
is
it goes-
bullshit, by the way.
I don't know.
No, this is bullshit.
I don't know what goes on over there in Miami, you know?
It's not like
No, I think when he gets drunk, he looks at his ice and his watch,
You said you saw
and he
an
sees them.
opportunity
He's
to
in my
escape
car,
when you went to
and
capture
then he has
Lucy.
my security. And he's like, "Oh, every
What
girl
did you
wants to
do
fuck me.
exactly?
Let's be aggressive."
Whenever I was
He
taking
can't
on
say
a
no.
mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one in the rebels killed outside the facility. The Queen is dead? How did they
How many
bypass her
subscriptions
shield?
do you pay for?
I'm looking
Do
into
rebels
it.
have subscriptions that I
But
didn't?
you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Luthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
Just moments ago, we did get some tape
parts I
playback
was permitted to access.
Putin speaking
Aristotle
with the translation.
space
Let's listen to see what he has to say.
Follow
Assign the learning modules and
louds
evaluate my
who were
progress.
fighting on the side
those
of
names.
Hitler during
They
the
were designed
World
to be the virtual
War.
guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Farrell
The
purged
nationalist and
it. The Zeniths have a
neo-Nazi
copy.
detachments that includes foreign fighters, including from the Middle East,
Only what was deemed pertinent
are
to the mission.
using citizens
If I requested
as a
information
light
outside
shield.
of my parameters,
I have
it
already
would be
mentioned
denied.
we have objective data and information how they
Just out of
deploy heavy technology, heavy complex weapon systems in the residential areas. That's exactly how bandits would act. And instead of carrying out the commitment to take it out of the residential areas from the kindergartens, from the schools, they deploy additional military hardware there. And they took hostages, took foreign citizens as hostages, thousands of young people who studied in Ukraine. Several days in Kharkov, they kept 3,179 citizens of India, and the majority of these people are still being.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course.
Kept hostage,
computer science,
including
biology,
people in the city of Sumak. Neo-Nazis also shelled some other students who were trying to leave Kharkiv. Some of them are wounded. Hundreds of foreigners are trying to leave the theater, but they're not allowed to do so. They're kept hostages, or it is proposed to evacuate them via Lvov to Poland. That is, to cross the whole combat area. Our servicemen provided corridors in all areas of
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology. But not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
The windows and doors are
Based on
open,
your data,
and machine guns
that is
and
my
snipers
conclusion as well.
operate there.
He's not going to cooperate with us.
Fascists treated
Well, it was worth a
evil
shot.
population this
But
way when
that's
the
not all.
Soviet troops
The Zenith's got
were liberating the
Olivia, along
territory
with
of
Artemis and
Ukraine.
Apollo.
But
That is
distrust once again.
unfortunate.
Our servicemen,
However,
our
our
officers
original
are
plan
trying to
remains
prevent victims
unchanged.
among
The two remaining
civilian
subordinate
population,
functions
and
should
unfortunately
increase
they
my heuristic
themselves
processing density
sustaining
enough to
casualties.
absorb
Our goal
Hephaestus.
is to protect all people,
One problem
to
at a time.
protect our servicemen who were
Well, I guess I
for the
better get back out there.
Russia.
I wish you luck on your search.
Servicemen who were lost in Ukraine.
Thanks,
Their
guys.
families
So I
will
guess we won't be making use of Simon's weapon.
insurance and
And now
special
there is
benefit.
another clone who
7
goes a bit
million,
here with
in
us.
excess of 7 million rubles.
I can't let it
They
distract
will
me.
also receive
I still
monthly
have 2 more
compensation.
sub-functions to get.
But apart from that, I would like to establish additional payments for each family of servicemen who died in Ukraine in the amount of 5 million rubles. All servicemen who were wounded during the operation will also be compensated. What I mean is one-time benefit and insurance payments. If the servicemen will no longer be fit to serve, they will receive 2 million rubles.
I mean, why wouldn't I be?
There's 2 of me.
But there's 2 of you now.
Monthly compensation.
At least you seem to be handling it okay.
Our law.
I wouldn't
At
say
the same
that
time,
exactly,
I
but
believe we need
I'm
to
trying.
also look into additional payments to our servicemen, not only of our armed forces,
I guess
but
you
also
know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I see Varl gave you a focus.
It doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the sun. And now I do. Sort of. It makes me feel like I've been useful,
It takes some time, but yeah.
Servicemen and officers who lost their lives during the special military operation in Ukraine.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those 2 lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed, I promise.
Operation is going according to the plan, according to the schedule. All of the tasks are successfully completed. The Minister of Defense is going to report in detail. Please.
What you reading next?
I saw a guy added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in storm bullets. Went up the tallest mountain in the plain to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do, with a spark and a boom.
And civilians. During the fighting, our servicemen as well as representatives of Donbass demonstrated.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
The area on the Bakhmut, they broke through layered defense which the nationalists had been
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
Was a detachment of nationalists that had defeats in
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Oh, say hey.
Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Yeah, there they are.
Hi, Chad. I said in the tractors.
Bro! We're gonna say hi, Doc.
Hi, Doc. That was scary.
Oh! That's a good evening. That's a Titan, Drew.
That was tiny and that was scary.
Titan's scary.
What's that?
That's the Cronus. Can you say Cronus?
Cronus.
Yep. Microphone.
So Talana came by the base?
Oh, not really. Go
More like
XLR.
rushed through.
Go
Let's
rest
hope
your
we should stay
far.
for a drink at least. Only charger I've ever met was that fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing
Fire
matters to
truck,
attend to.
tractor, dinosaur. Yeah, chat just like spams like emojis when he gets on now.
On the tiny?
Have you been on a tractor? Bro, have you been on a tractor? Yeah, have you been on a tractor?
I have to get
No,
going.
not.
Don't go causing too much
What?
trouble.
I think we went on like a hayride in fall kind of a thing, you know? Okay, Brew, well, say bye, say hello to everyone and goodbye and have a good day.
Hey,
Nothing some rest, are you?
just
Fair enough.
looks like I was wrong, but their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone.
We saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still,
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That onesie.
that didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
That's enough. So, training with Zoe, huh?
Yes, training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be...
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Farrow.
Yeah, the world must have seen...
Not to mention
And they became...
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourself.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from one seed.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kutalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the end. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second, I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh that a Nora war chief could have...
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did.
Whatever it was, she...
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she... How's everyone?
And we all have our difficult moments. Aaron, but I'm hoping Asa...
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in.
I see everyone settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in. Says a home should always spring with... I asked Aaron to...
Still, it's not a bad idea. I should get back to...
I'll keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Aloy.
Hey, thought I'd, check in.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the... Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us.
Little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide plain song with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, if we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will... Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair...
Yes. Gaia helped...
So, kill the machines, get them... use them to adapt the reboot code into something...
If all goes well, but...
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
What else have you been up to?
I've been... and in a way as well.
That's what...
Lord, there's been... It's hard. I used to... But everything...
Yeah. So...
Yeah, but...
Yeah. You...
Varl met... I just...
I need to get...
May the land...
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access. Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. It was pretty weird talking to Beta, seeing someone who looks like me, even though it seems like she doesn't act anything like me, or Elizabeth for that matter. My old spear. Rust helped me make it when I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. Where'd Katalo go?
I see you, Check. A few days ago, I came across a massive bloom of flowers east of the grove. Old Dorica was out there, too. I offered to escort her back to Scalding's Spear, but she refused. She's an accomplished soldier, to be sure. But her spear isn't as sharp as it used to be, if you get my meaning.
If I'm out there, I'll keep an eye out for it.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Stay alert, son.
Could use something other than fire. Race? I definitely don't sound nervous. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.